Hi there. Today, as you can tell, we are going to be working on a new shoot that I have an idea for based on an AGIG prompt that is happening this weekend. So I believe it's either Disability Month, I believe, and then we're doing Disability Week starting on either Saturday or Sunday or something like that. So, we are going to finally break out my doll wheelchair that I've had for a few months and put it to some use. But to do a really good shoot, I like to plan ahead. Sometimes, not always. A lot of times, it's just whatever I feel like. But today slash this week, I'm very busy, so I have a lot of studying to do, but I really want to make sure that I get this done and I can really put something out that is really good. So, we're going to start, and the first step that I'm going to do is just to show you what I have and the dolls that I'm going to use, and then we will get into planning and creating some sort of idea for the shoot. That includes what the subjects are doing and the setting. So let's get started. Welcome to the doll wall. I know for Disability Week, I want to include at least 2 dolls, maybe 3 if I'm feeling adventurous. And it needs to be very diverse because we want to be inclusive of everybody since that is a large theme of this. So I need to have at least 2 ethnicities, and I have a doll that in mind because I haven't photographed her yet, and that's a big part of it, is just who haven't I used yet? And that would be Miss JJ, which is one of Raina's dolls. So I'm gonna go and grab her. I got her. Our doll wall can be a little scary because there has been domino effects that have happened. So this is JJ. I cannot remember her number. I will either say it later or I'll just put it on the screen or something. This is JJ, one of Raina's dolls that they've had for a while. She has red hair and she's never been photographed. So I was really thinking of using her to shoot just like upcoming for whatever I decide to do. Okay, so this is like the ultra light or like ultra something wheelchair from AG. It's like the best one they've ever made, in my own personal opinion. So this is a hot pink wheelchair, obviously, and I want to make sure that whoever I choose has color palettes that mix and that really work with that. So JJ is a good option, but let me look at everybody and see who else I might want to use. Okay, I found my subjects. We have Josefina and JJ here. Um, there's not a lot of rhyme and reason. I just pick who I think feels right, I guess. But that's what we're doing. I think we're done with that part. Let me check that off. All right, so here on Pinterest, when we open it up, we're going to go to my already saved pictures because these are ones that I know that I like and I had an idea. I'm just scrolling through trying to see. Ooh, okay. I like this one. It's very dynamic and exciting. Um, let's see. Let's see. Nothing. This could be cute. Something to really friendship and stuff. I like the movement of these balloons, but I don't know. A lot of these are for specific shoots that are not related. Let me check in the extras. I took a little bit of time and I looked through all of mine and Rena's clothes to see if I could find some pieces that I think might work for this. So I've laid them all out and I'm gonna use this to try and pick out something that I think works. I was just going for a general vibe, so here they are. Good morning. It is the next day, and after much deliberation last night, I did finally pick out their outfits. So I'll show you what they are, and then I'm going to start working on their hair and accessories. For Miss JJ here, we have this top, the Tropical Breezes shorts, with some fairly similar colored shoes. Over for Miss Josefina, we have Julie's top, the meat skirt from a while ago, and some green shoes. I have finished getting them ready. I just added a super simple little twist in JJ's hair with a necklace. And for Miss Josefina, I thought her lips were looking a little, how do I say, like bland, I guess. So I added a bit of color and then I got carried away. So she has some eyeshadow now. She has a super simple little half up, half down. Super gentle, very cutesy though. Okay, I've changed shirts, and before I actually get ready to shoot later this week, I want to make a service dog vest for Nikki's service dog, which I do have. I have him, but I don't have the vest. So I was going to make one. And I also want to make some wheelchair gloves because I really want this to come across as this is a chronic wheelchair user, not just something from like trauma or something. So those are the two things I'm going to make this week. I'm not sure how advanced I'm going to make them because I can only care so much, but we'll see. I'm hoping it turns out cute. I'm going to show you the fabrics that I have and see which ones I want to use. So here is Mr. Dog. I forget his name. It's like something weird like Spudnik or like Spudankle. I don't know. Something weird. Um, so I have him, he has his leash, but I don't have the vest. But normally the service dog vests that I see are black, but since this is a black dog, I want to use something different so that you can really see it. Here are my main fabric pieces. I'm thinking to go traditional but still cute. So I think I'm gonna do white and this gray one. So maybe I'll do like this as the base and then maybe make some pockets or something out of this. Hi there! It is Wednesday now. Last night I had some time and ta-da! I made a service vest. For the amount of effort that I put into it, I feel like it looks pretty good. This morning I added a little handle because I was like, the top looks bare and I'm not sure why. So I looked some service vests up and I also saw that they had handles. So it has two pockets. I hot glued everything together. Looks pretty good, right? Right. Ties together at the bottom. Very simple, but I think it's cute enough. It'll get the job done. Obviously, I wish I could have done better on the pockets. I think they would be better sewn, but whatever. You do what you got to do. As you can see, I have my mini hot glue gun situation going. I'm not sure about the gloves. If I do the gloves, I'm gonna have to hand sew them, and like I don't know. Like that seems really hard. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up doing that. But the service dog vest is done at least. And we're gonna go to a cafe now to study, even though I really don't want to. But let's go do that. See you later. Bye. All right, hello, beautiful people. It is finally Friday, so it is shoot day, and I'm about to get ready to go. I just had some lunch, so I'm going to show you what I'm packing and how I'm transporting them, and then I'll see you there. Alrighty, here is my very fancy, very official laundry bag that I am using to carry everything today. I don't normally use this because it's pretty big. Let me show you. Like, it's a good size. But I have my camera bag and the wheelchair is pretty large. So I'm bringing all of that. I'm also bringing my tripod so that you guys can see me set up and everything like that. And then I just have a package in here because I have an errand to run. for Mercari. I think I sold like this off-brand pink dress for the dolls. So, anyways, hi. We made it to the park. Here's the setup. I picked a chill spot. Luckily, there's like barely anybody here, so I should be able to shoot pretty freely and without embarrassment. So, um, I'm just gonna get started. I will talk to you later. Bye. Here is the last pose that we had. Oh my god, look how cute. The very radiant sun. So freaking adorable. Look at them. Look at them, they're in love. Hi everybody, it's a few days later and I've finished editing all of the pictures and I'm about to post on Instagram, and here are the songs that I'm considering using for the post. So if you want to find out what song I used, go check out my Instagram. It is at kiwi.rain.ag. And I hope you can enjoy this fun little journey of doing this shoot with me. The pictures aren't quite as amazing as I had hoped they would be. I just don't think I picked quite the right setting. So like that park wasn't particularly the best spot that I was envisioning, but you know, it's okay. That's all right. That's fine. So yeah, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for so much love on all of my other videos so far. Um, I will see you later. If you have any ideas for any more videos, let me know. Um, bye. Have a good day, bunny.